Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I know that a lot of you guys are going to be like, really? It is like 5:30 in the a.m. I don't have time for this foolishness, okay? But let me tell you, I have to come and I have to talk to y'all. Hey, Charmaine, how are you living, girl? I had to come on here because I wanted to give a little bit of an update. Let me move this microphone situation down. What's up, Shaytastic? I wanted to tell you guys about something that I have experienced. I have finally stepped on the scale. Okay, I finally stepped on the scale, and I'm going to be honest. I know some of you guys are going to be like, Thick Chick, you need to chill out. You know, it's really not that serious. But I'm kind of a little bit discouraged, okay? Good morning, everyone. For those of you watching this on the playback way back, this is going to be a kind of sort of a quick video. But I wanted to tell you guys something that I have experienced. Well, I stepped on the scale yesterday, okay? I stepped on the scale yesterday, and I weighed in under my goal, which was 199 pounds. I weighed in at 197.4 pounds. And I know y'all might be like, oh my God, oh my God. Yes, okay, yes, I weighed in at 197.4 pounds. But there is a little bit of a but. I think that I have hit a little bit of a plateau. And let me tell you why I say that. Family, I have been going so hard in the paint with my exercise. Like literally, I don't skip any days except for maybe like a Sunday or something, or a Saturday. I might skip out on a Saturday, but I always at least go to the park and I'll get a walk in at the park. But let me tell you something. Y'all see the title of this video, Losing Weight Quickly with No Exercise. I have noticed now that I have been exercising so much, the weight loss has kind of slowed down. And I know that the weight loss is going to slow down the closer that I get to my goal. But I'm basically making this video because I want everybody to know, for those people that are just starting out on their weight loss journey and they get overwhelmed with changing the things that they eat. They get overwhelmed with changing, their routine as far as exercising and things like that. It's kind of difficult for some people to get into a routine of eating clean and exercising at the same time. When I first started my weight loss journey, for the first 30 days, I did absolutely no weight loss, okay? I did absolutely no exercise, and that's when I lost the most weight. And I noticed over the course of the next few months, when I was doing minimal exercise, I wasn't, I was still dropping a significant amount of weight. But now that I'm doing a ton of exercise, the weight loss is kind of slowed down. And somebody has actually told me, and I know I'm going to probably get a lot of comments down in the comment section, but somebody even told me that when you're exercising more, you need to eat more. Like I said, I'm so freaking confused about how all of this stuff works, okay? I've been told that the more I exercise, the more food I need to eat, but it's like, do I really need to, the calories in versus the calories out, like really, how does that stuff work? But I noticed, and I can only speak from personal experience, that the more that I exercise, the slower the weight loss is. And again, I know that I'm getting closer to, my goal, which I don't really have a goal. So I can't say I'm getting closer to my goal. I will say the smaller that I get, the harder it is to lose the weight. But what I will say is, when you're starting out a weight loss journey, if you're one of those people who like, it's so overwhelming for me to have to eat healthy and for me to have to exercise at the same time, it's just too much. I can almost guarantee you that if you simply just change your eating habits, you will drop a significant amount of weight. Ellie said, if you disrupt your eating pattern, you'll reboot and stop a plateau. So what exactly does that mean though, Ellie? What exactly does that mean if you disrupt your eating pattern? Do you mean like if I add some carbs or something? Because I don't know, it's getting a little frustrating. Don't get me wrong, this is my first time stepping on the scale, but I don't know why I was expecting to see a lower number. I don't know why. Because right now, literally, if I eat if I eat a freaking sandwich, I'll probably be back over 200 pounds from eating a sandwich. Shay Tassie said, I think you are in the tone phase, but just switch up the routine. If you do cardio post, do it last, just to trick the body. That makes perfect sense, Shay Tassie. That makes perfect sense. Because like I said, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, dang, I work out literally so freaking much every freaking day, with the exception of, like I said, maybe a Saturday or a Sunday, maybe. But I'm pretty much always in the gym getting it in. I always drink my water. I'm still drinking my apple cider vinegar. Now, I will say I noticed that I am losing inches. And I know that inches are, in my opinion, I would definitely take inches over pounds any day. But it just, I noticed that when I'm not exercising, or when I wasn't exercising, I was losing the weight faster. Yes, I have. I weigh 197.4. That's what my doctor calls a plateau. It will work. It will work you out. Yes. Have a cheat day with lots of treats and you will bounce back. I've heard that too, Ellie. But the thing about a cheat day that I'm really scared of, I'm scared to have a cheat day because I don't have that type of willpower. I feel like this. If I have some pizza or some cake or something like that, I feel like I'm going to bottom out, girl. I'm going to want more and more and more. Ellie said, if you add carbs just for one day, once you plateau, your body will get out of its comfort zone. I've heard that too. I've actually done that before, and it has kind of worked. But like I said, I'm scared that I'm going to get to the point where I'm kind of going to be like, okay, I had one cookie, I want to have 3 or 4 or 5, you know. So what exactly do you consider it to be a cheat day? Do you cheat the whole day, or do you cheat for one meal to break a plateau? You see what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't even know if I've plateaued because I haven't weighed myself in so long. But I think the last time, I don't even remember when the last time I weighed myself and I showed it on camera. I think I was 206. I think. I don't even exactly remember, but I think I was 206 the last time that I weighed myself live on camera. I don't remember, girl. It's been so freaking long. But that's like, I don't know. Just one meal. So maybe like some pizza or mashed potatoes or something. I have no idea. Now, Ellie, that's a great possibility as well. Ellie said you may also be building muscle as opposed to losing fat. Yes, because I do weight training. So that's a great possibility as well. That's a great possibility. But don't get me wrong. I don't want anybody to think that I'm, I'm not happy with the result, because I am I'm ecstatic. Okay. I am flipping ecstatic to be under 200 pounds. I have never seen, in my adult life, I've never seen the number 1 on the scale in my adult life that I can remember, for real. In my adult life, I've always been over 200 pounds. So I'm so ecstatic to see that number 1. I want to stay underneath that number 1. That's the thing, I definitely want to stay underneath that number 1. But I noticed I was losing weight real fast when I wasn't exercising. So it's all muscle mass. That's a great possibility. That's a great possibility. I'm glad I'm on here talking to y'all, because I'm going to be honest. Like I said, when I weighed myself, I was excited to see the number 1, but I was also kind of like, huh? And that's the thing about weight loss for me, is that's one of the reasons why I don't want to be a freaking prisoner to the freaking scale. That's the reason why I had the juice man hide it. The reason why I had him hide it is because I already knew I was going to be obsessing over that number. I was going to be stepping on there all the time, and I was going to be like, oh my God, I only lost 1 pound. Oh my God, I only lost a point of a pound, a little bit of a pound, not even a full pound. I knew I was going to be obsessing over that. So that's why I told him to hide it. And I don't even want to freaking weigh myself. Girl, probably not even no more this year. I know it's bad. I know it's bad to not even want to know. But girl, like I said, it's like, I was fine, girl. I was fine until I stepped on that scale. But like I said, I'm happy with the number 197.4. Absolutely amazing. But I work out a lot, so I'm thinking it's probably muscle too. Honestly, congrats. You made me want to get back on Facebook. You should. You should get back on Facebook. I absolutely love the ladies and gentlemen in that freaking group. They are amazing. And for those of you that don't know, the link to the group is in you can see it scrolled across your screen right there. We actually have a challenge that's going on right now. It's one challenge, but there's 3 challenges in one. We're doing the Operation Fit That Dress / Jeans challenge, where the ladies and gentlemen over there, they pretty much picked out one outfit that was a little bit snug on them. They took a before picture in it on on August 1st, and they're going to take an after picture in it on August 31st to gauge how, how looser and how it fits better at the end of this challenge. And also we're doing the Operation Dish the Scale, because there's a lot of people in the group that are so dependent on that freaking scale that they can step on there and it can show an increase of a half a pound and they will be freaking out. Okay, you got a lot of people that step on the scale, and when they get on it in the morning and it says, just say 205, and they get on there in the afternoon after they've been eating and drinking water all day and it says 215, they're like, oh my God, I want to give up. Okay, oh my God, I want to freaking give up. So, I made sure I threw in an Operation Ditch the Scale for this month. So everybody weighed in on August 1st. Everybody that's participating, that is, weighed in on August 1st, and they're not going to touch the scale again until August the 31st. So I think that's a great challenge, so that you're not so dependent on the scale. And we're also doing an Operation Get Up and Move challenge. There are a lot of people over there who can't do the type of exercises that a lot of us can do. So I made sure I found some videos on YouTube, some chair exercises. I made sure I found some Zumba videos. Of course, I threw in Leslie Sanson's 3-mile walk in there. So people who, maybe can't get out to a park or they don't have a gym membership or something to be able to walk on the treadmill, they can make sure they're moving their body in some shape, form, nor fashion. As long as you're moving, you walk in circles around the people who's sitting on the couch. Okay, that's really all that matters. Thank you, Serban. Thank you, Blessed Child. But like I said, I'm really happy. So for those people that have wanted to know exactly what I weigh right now, I weigh 197.4. I think that's what that thing said, y'all. I ain't stepping on that no more, okay? I ain't stepping on that no more. So, like I said, it's going to be some different types of videos that's coming to my channel. I'm still going to do weight loss updates, but it's going to be kind of boring because I'm not going to be tracking my weight, So I don't know, a lot of people are really, I don't know, they really are interested in the amount of weight that you're losing. So if you don't really have a number for people, an exact number, some people may be, like, oh, they want to know an exact number. But I weigh 197.4. I started my weight loss journey at 269 pounds on February the 14th. Okay, well, I think I weighed myself for the first time February 12th, and it was 269, but I actually started my journey on February the 14th. What's up, Vanity? Thank you, Denise. Good morning. Try consuming more vegetables. When you exercise more, you are taking in more food, but not the foods high in sugar, carbs. That's the thing. I eat a lot of, well, I do eat a lot of veggies. I don't eat a lot of different types of vegetables. I think I need to incorporate different types of vegetables into my regimen. I eat a lot of broccoli. I eat a lot of carrots. I love spinach. Okay. I've learned to, shout out to Liddell Parker in the group. He has got me kind of hooked. I've always liked spinach. I also use spinach in my smoothies, but I've been started incorporating more spinach into my salads as opposed to lettuce. I still use romaine lettuce, but I also put a ton of spinach into my salads as well. As a matter of fact, yesterday I made this bomb Greek salad. It had spinach in it, romaine lettuce. I had a little bit of feta cheese, some Greek vinaigrette, a little bit of Just Ranch, which is by, I think it's Hampton Creek or something like that, where it's like dairy free. I just got it because I like the flavor of that ranch, not because it's necessarily dairy free, because I do eat cheese and milk and that type of thing. And I also had a piece of lean steak on the side, and that was freaking delicious. Okay, girl, it was so freaking good. But yes, I absolutely love the spinach. But I think that's definitely something that I need to do. I need to find more vegetables that I enjoy that I can incorporate into my regimen. But I don't, I don't really like a whole lot of different, I don't like, let's see. I love corn, but a lot of people don't really consider corn to be like a healthy vegetable. And actually corn is extremely high in carbs. And I know my body. My body is freaking, I can't consume carbs. If I eat carbs, the bad carbs, okay, i.e. corn, bread, that type of thing, I'm going to blow up, or sweets or something like that. I'm going to freaking blow up like it ain't nobody's business. That's why I try to stay away from carbs as much as possible. I also thought about, I don't know if anybody thinks this is a good idea, but I also thought about maybe not going to the gym for maybe like 2 weeks, still eating clean, but skipping out on the gym for 2 weeks to see if that does anything. Does that sound like a bad idea? Because like I said, I really think that I was losing weight faster when I wasn't exercising. But like someone said, I'm building up muscle, but I can definitely tell that I'm losing inches. So I guess that's all that matters. No, Juice Man is not on the journey with me. You can't see me, Serban. Yes, carbs blow me up, Melody. Like, it's nobody's freaking business. I mean, I could just have, like, sometimes I go down my mom's house, and if she's cooking on the weekend, I can't eat the bread and stuff that she cooks, because it'll literally, I'll be so freaking bloated. I would help, just like when you stop the apple cider vinegar, you just need to change it up for a bit. I think so. That's a good idea. Anything that's different from your normal routine is going to break your plateau. I think I'm going to try that, Shaytastic. I think I'm going to try to skip the gym for just 2 weeks. I can do that for 2 weeks. I can skip the gym for 2 weeks just to see if that does anything for me. So I think I'm definitely going to try to do that to see if it does anything. But the only thing about it is I don't want to freaking step on the scale again. I don't know. And that's crazy to feel like, okay, I lose weight faster when I'm not exercising. That sounds so crazy to me. But it's worked in the past, so maybe it'll work this time, you know? Girl, I've been intermittent fasting since February, girl. When I first started my journey, I eat from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. I eat in an 8-hour window, and I fast for 16 hours. So I've been doing that since February, girl. Around people eating makes you weak. Yes, I did that and helped break my plateau. You skipped out on the gym, Kawanda. I think I'm gonna try that crap. That way I can stay in the freaking bed and won't have to actually get up so early to go to the gym, for real. Don't skip the gym. Change my routine. Change it to what though? I do cardio and I do weight training. So what exactly would I change up? I mean, try a different machine? Is that what you're telling me? SZA? Sybil said, carbs are my best friend, yet my worst enemy. Yes, they're so freaking delicious, but they bloat me like it ain't nobody business. You did it for about a week, Kawanda? Okay. Change to 2 or 3 days instead. Don't stop. Different cardio. That's the thing. I do the treadmill. I do the bike. I can't get jiggy with that elliptical. Okay, I can't get jiggy with the elliptical. I've tried the elliptical several times, and I just cannot get jiggy with that thing. I've tried it so many times that I don't know. I be feeling like I'm gonna fall up off of there, and it ain't very many other machines in there. You got to trick the body eventually. Yes, you do. That's true. You absolutely have to trick it eventually. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm probably going to, instead of going to the gym every day, I might slow down and go maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 days a week for the next couple of weeks. Still going hard those 2 or 3 days per week. And I might stay home the other days and maybe do some jumping jacks and some sit-ups or something like that at home instead of going to the gym. I might do that. I walk outside sometimes too. It's all in love. But that's the thing. Like I said, I don't know. It may just be all in my mind, but it felt like I was losing weight faster when I wasn't exercising. Like, what? I don't know. It felt like I was losing weight faster when I wasn't exercising, which sounds insane. it sounds crazy, but I would definitely take inches over pounds any day. Swope said, I did a fruit and veggie for 3 days when I hit a plateau and I started back dropping pounds. Everyone is different. Carbs make me bloated as well. Try going less, but don't stop. I think that's a good idea. I think I'm going to switch to 2 or 3 days per week. Girl, Shaytastic, I think it has something to do with the fact that I'm short. I don't know. It just be feeling like, I mean, the elliptical is fun. But for some reason, I feel like I'm going to fall for some reason. I don't know. I'm uncoordinated, girl. I'm uncoordinated than a mug. So I think that has a lot to do with it. The fact that I'm short. I don't know. Do you swim? I can't. I don't even know how to swim. And I know that's pathetic. My daddy was mad at me until the day that he died that I never learned how to swim. I was freaking terrified of water. You were because you were losing fat and not building muscle. Oh, you talking about when I wasn't exercising, I was losing more weight, blessed child. That's true, Dantine. And again, I want to make it perfectly clear that I am in no shape, form, nor fashion upset that the scale said 197.4. I am extremely proud of myself. Extremely, extremely, extremely proud of myself that I am actually able to eat and not freaking starve myself. You know, that's the thing. A lot of people feel like, you know, in order to lose weight, you have to starve yourself. You have to deprive yourself. No, I mean, there are days, I'm not going to tell no lie. There are some days where I might have a cookie. Or, as a matter of fact, my birthday weekend, I had 2 Krispy Kreme donuts. I had a chocolate covered and I had just a regular glazed donut. And I also ate some, what was that? Oh my God. Old Charlie's. I had Old Charlie's my birthday weekend. So, yes, I do treat myself from time to time, but I don't overdo it because I know how I am. And I know that if I overload myself on potato chips and cookies and, you know, the sweet stuff, I know I'm going to want more and more and more and more. But yeah, I'll do whatever is easiest for you to incorporate into your schedule. I think the exercise is good so you can give yourself a break. Extra food or even skipping the apple cider vinegar can help. That makes sense too, Ellie. Now, there are some days that I might forget to take my apple cider vinegar, but it's always at least 4 times a week that I definitely take it. Thank you, Dawn. Michelle said, when you're working out, you're building muscle, and muscle weighs more than fat. So when you stop working out, it seems like you're losing weight, but you are also losing muscle. But yes, I am really, really excited that I weigh 197.4. Oh my God. I'm excited to see what that next number is going to be. And I have to think, or I have to decide when the next time I'm going to weigh myself, because I'm not finna weigh myself again, you know, tomorrow or the next day or the next week. I don't want to. Swope said, ooh, we owe Charlie's Rolls. Girl, that's the thing. Girl, I had 2 of them joints. I had 2 of old Charlie's Rolls, girl. 2 of them joints. Okay. But the thing about it, I'm not going to lie. After I ate that weekend, and I didn't even eat a whole lot. I just had the appetizer sampler, you know, the top shelf combo appetizer from Old Charlie's, which comes with those little cheese wedge things. It comes with the chicken tenders and the potato skins. And it also comes with the rolls. I had that. And I didn't even eat it all, but I was like so bloated. And I know why I was bloated is because I haven't really been eating any carbs at all, with the exception of the carbs that are in fruit and the carbs that are in, the vegetables and stuff that I'm eating. Other than that, I haven't really been eating any carbs. So that's why I was bloated, but it was so freaking good. I ain't gonna tell no lie. Dawn said, I had surgery to lose weight. I don't regret it, but I wish I hadn't. I wish I didn't have other health problems so I could have done it the way you're doing it. Girl, I'm not mad. No shape, form, no fashion. Do your thing. You got a lot of people who feel like people having surgery is the easy way out, but you still have to put in a lot of work even when you do have the weight loss surgery. Langley said, hi girl, your body is probably adaptation. You should switch the weight exercises. Our bodies are amazing, and learn our routine. Switch it up. Keep your body guessing. That's true. I think I'm going to do that, you guys. I'm glad I had this little bit of a chit chat with y'all because, like I said, when I saw that number, I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm under 200 pounds. But in the same breath, I was kind of like, Dang, I thought it was going to be lower than that. I don't know. I thought it maybe was going to be like 192 or something. But at the same time, I have to keep in mind that I'm lifting a ton of freaking weights. And I'm also exercising every single day. I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm just, you know, I think like you guys said, I think my body is kind of getting used to a lot of the things that I'm doing. But what I will say before I leave, because I have somewhere that I have to be. What I will say, if you're a person out there who's been following my journey and you're trying to start a weight loss routine or whatever, I can almost guarantee you 1,000,000 to 1 if you simply change the way that you're eating. Okay, just say for instance you're eating a lot of bad foods, you eat a lot of, you know, carbs, and you eat a lot of bread, and you know you like snacking on, you know, cakes and pies and that type of thing. You consume a lot of sugar. You drink a lot of soda. I can almost guarantee you, and I'm, like I said, I am in no shape, form, nor fashion a nutritionist, a doctor, a personal trainer, or anything like that. But I can almost guarantee you that you will lose weight fast, even without exercise, if you simply cut out soda, sweets. You cut out all that bread, all that excess, you know, unrefined sugar. I almost guarantee you that you will lose weight fast. Like I said, when I first started my weight loss journey, for the first 30 days, I literally changed how much or the types of foods that I was eating. I could literally drink a 2-liter soda in one day. Do you know how much freaking sugar that is? I was drinking a 2-liter soda every day. Like I said, I can sit there and finish off a box of Little Debbie cakes in 2 days, okay? Y'all know some of them boxes be having 18, 20 cakes in them. I can finish off a box in 2 days. We ain't even finished. Now, see, I wasn't really a food person. Yes, I went to a lot of fast food places, but I wasn't really a food person. I did a lot of snacking on sodas and potato chips and cakes and that type of thing. And when I just basically cut out that stuff cold turkey, in the first freaking 30 days, I lost 30 pounds. And that's the gag, okay? That's the yes, salt. Thank you for bringing that up, Don T. Salt is another thing that makes you retain a lot of freaking water weight. I noticed that as well. I use a lot of Mrs. Dash seasonings now. I do sometimes add I do add a little bit of sea salt to my food from time to time, because you need salt. You know, your body actually needs salt. But I used to use a lot of salt. I use very minimal salt now. I use a lot of Mrs. Dash seasonings. Bless said diet accounts for 80% of weight loss, and exercise makes up the other 20%. Yes. You know, the food that you put into your body will help you lose weight. Going to the gym, I've noticed, will help you tone up and lose inches and that type of thing. But you can lose a ton of weight without exercising at all. But I'm not, in no shape, form, nor fashion am I telling anybody to not exercise. But I want people to know, I don't want people to have to overwhelm themselves when they do start a weight loss journey. When you first start out, don't even worry about exercising in the beginning. If you just feel like it's overwhelming for you, simply change the way that you eat, and I guarantee you will lose a ton of weight. No lie. You will lose a crap ton of weight by simply changing the things that you eat. And after you get into a routine, that's when you start adding in exercise and things like that into your regimen, and you will start to tone up your body, and it'll help you keep things tight and right. So, yeah. Have you ever used pink salt? Yes, that's what I meant, Don T, the Himalayan pink salt. Yes, the Himalayan pink salt. You look great. I lost 170 pounds, and I did the low-carb route and tons of walking, exercise, water, and weights. It took me 7 months. Yes, I've been on my journey. On the 14th of this month will be 6 months. So, let's see. February, March, April, May, June, July. Yes, it'll be 6 months on the 14th of this month. And I've lost almost 80 pounds. So, I'm ecstatic about that. I'm freaking ecstatic about that. So, that's what I wanted to come and talk to y'all about, family. That I did notice that I was losing weight a lot faster when I wasn't exercising. But now that I'm exercising, I'm noticing the weight is like kind of slowing down. And I do feel like that's because I am building muscle, because I do lift weights. Somebody asked me, let me scroll back up. I'm sorry that I missed your question. She said, how much are you lifting, if you don't mind me asking? See, that's the thing. What was your name? Latanya. I use a lot of the weight machines, and it really depends. Like, I can't think of the name of these machines in Planet Fitness. I do lift like the free weights from time to time, but most of the time when I go into Planet Fitness, there are a lot of guys in there that have absolutely taken over the weights, that like the free weights. But when I do the deadlifts on the free weights, I'll lift maybe 150 pounds. I've actually lifted 200 pounds once, but you know, that's very rarely. But if I'm doing the weight machines, depending on the machine, I can do anywhere from 150, depending on the machine. Like I know the leg machine, I do 200 pounds on the leg machine. But on the other machines, I can do anywhere from, depending on the machine, anywhere from 80 to 120 pounds, depending on the machine. But yes, again, I want to thank you guys for this little bit of a chit chat. It was just a little bit of something to let you guys, give you guys an update on what's going on with me. I weigh 197.4 pounds. I am ecstatic. I am so thankful and happy and blessed. Oh my God, God, thank you. But I definitely think I'm going to switch up my routine, and I'm not going to go to the gym as much because I do feel like it is kind of slowing things down. I don't really have a new goal, Ellie. That's the thing. I really want to see that collarbone. I cannot see my collarbone. I can feel it, like it's right there, but I can't see it. I don't know what's up with that. I don't even know if I'm ever going to be able to see it. But I don't really have a weight goal. I don't want to be too small. But yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. I guess until I look in the mirror and I'm happy with what I see, because I still look in the mirror, and I know this may sound bad to some people, but I still look in the mirror and I see this fat chick. Like I see this really fat chick still when I look in the mirror. I'm like, I'm still fat as hell. And I know that sounds crazy to some people, but I still look in the mirror and I still see this fat girl. So I guess until I can look, but then again, I don't want to say until I look in the mirror and I feel like I'm not like extremely fat anymore. But I guess until I'm comfortable with what I see in the mirror, I guess. Thank you so much, SZA. But yes, family, make sure that you join the group right there. You should drop that weight down and do more reps. That's a good suggestion too, Shaytastic. I think I'm definitely gonna try that. I'm probably gonna do that too, Shaytastic. Thank you so much. But family, I'm about to get off here because, like I said, I have somewhere to be. But your girl is 197.4 pounds. Make sure you join the Facebook group. The link is right there, scrolled across the screen, and it's also down in the description box. Come on over and get you a little bit of that motivation and encouragement. Again, we have a 30-day challenge that we are doing. Operation Ditch the Scale, Operation Fit That Dress, Fit Those Jeans, and Operation Get Up and Move. And on August the 14th, 15th, and 16th, we're also doing a 3-day belly fat blaster smoothie cleanse situation. So I'm going to be posting those recipes within the next couple of days so everybody can get their ingredients, because we're going to, you know, for those that are interested in participating, we're going to be doing a belly fat blaster cleanse situation for 3 days. So thank y'all so much. Make sure you thumbs up this video, and also make sure that if you are not subscribed to this channel, you subscribe, and make sure you also ring that notification bell. There will be videos that will be coming up that are not weight loss related. They're going to be makeup videos. They're going to be hauls. They're going to be different types of videos that are going to be coming to this channel. So I definitely hope that you guys stick around for that and you're not getting, you know, bored with the fact that I'm not going to be doing strictly weight loss related videos. But I don't want to be dependent on the scale, and I know a lot of people really want to know what's your number, what's your new number, what's your new number. But I'm not going to be stepping on the scale like that, so I may not have that much of an update for you. So yeah, I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, family.